The rules are simple. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but if I get seen, the video ends. No red detection meters, no open combat, no second chance. If a guard looks at me, we go straight to the black screen. We start out as Jacob Frye in an iron factory. Our target is the owner, Rupert Ferris, a Templar who clearly doesn't care about OSHA safety violations or paying his workers. I need to get to him, but the door is locked. Now, a normal person would look for a key, but Jacob decides to just shut down the entire factory's machinery to force the door open. Honestly, sabotaging the British economy is a highly underrated stealth tactic. The machines stop, and the manager storms in, yelling at his underpaid employees to get back to work. Yeah, absolutely not. Boom. Employee complaint resolved. Then the game forces me into a mandatory fist fight to teach me the controls. Look guys, the game made me do this, so it doesn't count as getting seen. I just had to punch my way through the tutorial so we can get to the real challenge. Alright, tutorial is over. It is time to become a ghost. We have to rely heavily on our trusty hidden blade, because let's be honest, without the hidden blade, we are just a weird British guy in a top hat aggressively hugging people from behind. Not very intimidating. I'm taking down the guards left and right until I hit my first real problem. Two guards staring directly at each other. Normally, easy double assassination. But guess what? Ubisoft hasn't let me unlock the skill yet. I am a master assassin who currently forgot how to use both hands. But don't worry, you know me. I am the ultimate London ninja. The solution? Throw a knife onto one guy's face and stab the other before his brain even registers the math. Flawless execution. Easy. Back to the shadows. I'm picking these guys off one by one, sneaking through the pipes and gears without making a sound.
Secure a source of iron ore.
Finally, I reach Mr. Ferris. Target eliminated. And of course, immediately after I kill him, Ubisoft pauses the game and teleports us into a glowing white room so the Templar can give me a 5-minute podcast about the Industrial Revolution while he bleeds to death. Just classic Assassin's Creed. Right after the podcast, Jacob hops onto a moving train, and guess what? Ubisoft throws me into another unavoidable fight. Look, game, the title of this video says, if I get seen, not Victorian boxing simulator. I punch these guys off the roof because I literally had no choice, and finally, we can get back to the actual stuff. Now we switch over to Evie Frye. While Jacob wants to punch Templars, Evie is a massive nerd who only cares about ancient magical pieces of Eden. She's also infiltrating a train, so I'm back to slicing through guards with the hidden blade. Everything is going perfectly until I make a fatal mistake. I listen to a Ubisoft tutorial. The games tell me, hey, try throwing a knife at this guy. So I do. I throw it and it hits him, but he doesn't die. He just stumbles back with a knife in his chest, about to scream and turn this into a 2-minute YouTube video. I panicked so hard. I just started spamming the button and threw a second knife straight into his face while he was stunned before he could alert the whole train. Listen, learner, never trust the hood. I am doing this my way. After clearing the rest of the train, Evie decides the best course of action is to completely uncouple the train cars and break the train in half. I thought Jacob was supposed to be the chaotic one. The Frye twins really just woke up today and chose massive property damage. RIP to whoever was waiting for those Amazon packages. Next stop, a heavily guarded Templar laboratory. I'm ghosting my way through, dropping bodies, when I ran into the exact same problem as the factory. Two guards looking right at each other, and they still haven't unlocked double assassination. But a true master always adapts. No throwing knives this time. Smoke bomb down, stab, stab, the London ninja strikes again. We found out the lab door needs a key. Now, Jacob would have just blown up the building, but Evie actually goes and steals it. I grab the key, I'm creeping up to the lab door, and oh my god, I almost threw the entire run away right here. A guard's detection meter spikes. My life flashes before my eyes. I immediately went straight up to the ceiling, and thankfully Ubisoft AI kicks in. British guards in 1868 physically cannot look up. Their necks just don't bend that way. He is standing right under me, like must have been the wind. Yeah buddy, the wind wearing a leather coat. Drop assassination, goodbye. We finally unlock the door, clear the lab, and find our target, David Brewster, who is currently playing with a highly unstable glowing piece of Eden. I drop down, hit him with the hidden blade, and yup, here we go again, back to the glowing white void. Welcome to Templar Podcast episode 2, where David Brewster explains science to me while actively bleeding out. Honestly, they just talk so much. We finally make it to the open streets of London. First order of business, running the local economy by freeing the unpaid interns, also known as children, from the factories. I'm just bouncing around the rafters, silencing these terrible managers before they even realize what's happening. Honestly, the employee turnover rate at this factory is absolutely lethal right now.
Sunlight scares me more than anything.
First mission in London, flawless. Next, the game introduces us to the kidnapping mechanic. We need to grab a blighter boss. Those are the guys in red, out of a heavily guarded area. So I revert to the oldest, most reliable assassin trick in the franchise, the haystack. I just chill in the hay, wait for him to take his little stroll, pop out, and twist his arm behind his back. Keep walking, mate. Act natural. Don't look at the camera.
Require a reason to end your life.
Oi!
Shut your gob. Meet my blade.
What is it that you think I've done?
Collecting rent from people who don't owe you a shilling.
Yeah, me and half the Richies in this bloody city.
I might
You gonna
let
kidnap them
live.
too?
Maybe. But I'm starting with you.
Finally, we shuffle our way to the carriage and drop him off at the police station. Honestly, handing him over to the cops is hilarious. The policeman is thanking me like I'm Batman saving the city. Sir, if you knew that I have personally murdered like 45 people in the last 13 minutes to get this guy here, you would absolutely be looking me in the cell. I am a walking natural disaster. But hey, I don't see a wanted poster for my face yet, so I'll just take my bounty money and walk away quietly. Next on the hit list is a Templar who is hoarding a massive stockpile of dynamite. Why do we need to kill him? I don't know, I guess he doesn't have a permit. He is with the Templars, right? The game told me to do it. And if he seizes me, the video ends. I am not asking questions. I drop 2 guards silently, light the fuse on the dynamite, and immediately leave the area.
We want this to come into the blighter's hands without harm. No missing.
Cool guys don't look at explosions, especially when they are trying to keep their detection meter at 0. With the guy sent to the moon, there is only one stronghold left. It's time to completely conquer Whitechapel and kick the Templars out of our first district. Let's finish this. Time to take the final Whitechapel stronghold. Eagle vision on, take out some guards.
Must be one of the clinkers. Good place to start.
And I see a friendly gang member getting jumped by the blighters. Look, man, I would love to help you, but if I jump in there, I will get seen and my video ends. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Okay, I lied. I can't just leave him. Smoke bomb out. I drop into the cloud and take them one by one, like a majestic Victorian ninja. Friendly saved, 0 detections.
Must be one of the clinkers.
We clear the area and meet the boss, Rexford Keylock. And wait, he has a Batman grappling hook. Where does the bald guy get the cool choice? He runs away and leaves his crew to fight us. Since the game forced me into this fight, the challenge survives. We chase him into a moving train, beat him up and claim the ultimate prize. The rope launcher is ours. We are officially Batman. Switching to Evie, we meet Alexander Braham Bell, who wants us to fix some fuses on top of these massive towers. Just some simple parkour. And after finishing the mission, I was doing some parkour to get back. I run up to the edge of the roof and Evie decides to do a leap of death. What the fuck? She just literally yeeted herself entirely over the building and face planted into the pavement. Splat. Look, the challenge is, if I get seen, the guards didn't see me, only gravity saw me. Desyncing doesn't count. We respawn and keep moving, okay? Next mission, steal some metal components for Mr. Bell. Now that I have this grappling hook, my ego is through the roof. I am literally flying. I zip over the guard, drop assassinate one, grapple back up, throw knives at the wrist. I am completely untouchable. I am the apex predator of the Industrial Revolution.
Mr. Starrick say Disraeli had a seat.
Count on me.
Now, we switch back to Jacob for a gang cleanup. My confidence is peaking. I go for a massive swing over the alleyway to get the drop on these guys. And bonk, I hit a piece of scenery, midair, and drop like a rock, right onto the mud, right next to the guards.